What up, those sports fans? Welcome to another episode of AwwDacity Sports. It's your boy J2DaR, and we're back with another episode. And I'm not alone, of course, you guys. You know I'm never alone, right? You know how we do over here. We are back with you guys' favorite, and I do mean favorite, co-host in this camp, Miss NikkiC, y'all.
What up, y'all?
And we back to give you guys these hot topics. But before we start, you guys make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Hey, help me grow this channel. Appreciate you guys so much. Before we even start, man, just hit the like button.
Like as you come in.
If you don't, I'm just gonna stop. I'm just gonna stop right now. I'm just gonna flat out stop. Yeah, I ain't hit the like button yet. All right, I'm playing. I just wanted to see if I can get y'all to hit that like button. Anyways, Miss Nikki, what's first?
All right, so right out the gate, I want to bring up Rich Paul and Max Kellerman.
Uh-oh, coming in hot, huh?
Oh, yeah, you know. Pew, pew, pew.
All right.
They had a discussion about the Los Angeles Lakers on their podcast, Game Over. And Rich had a trade scenario of trading Austin Reeves to the Memphis Grizzlies for Jaren Jackson Jr. Around the league, the folks are talking about this fantasy trade and feel that Rich is being LeBron James' mouthpiece. Now, do you think that Rich Paul is tampering with Austin Reeves' career with the Lakers and his fantasy pick?
So, if I'm Austin, I'm swinging on both these cats.
If I'm Austin,
you lucky I'm only 1 minute in because I can't say what I want to say. See, this is what happens when you start off a hot topic so right out of the gate. I gotta dial it back. See why you do that to me?
I had to find
that's messed up. So check this out. So if I'm Austin, right? I'm hot. First and foremost, we see what's happening when I'm not on the court. We clearly know, right? When I was playing, I was in the starting lineup. We was winning games. So the fact that Rich Paul, aka LeBron James, had the audacity to say, trade me? All right, you know what? Trade me. I'm out. I don't want to play. I'm not playing no more. I don't care if you do got Luka Vandross over there.
Shout out to Man Down Sports. Shout out to Man Down Sports.
If you understand the reference, Luka Vandross.
Luka Vandross.
Body, never mind. Yeah. So if I'm Austin, first and foremost, I want this dude's job. I wanted the simple fact that one, you will not be able to be an agent anymore, right? Because now you play with my livelihood. Now I got to play with yours, right? Now it's time to get dirty, right? Because I don't care if you said it, if your boy LeBron said it. Whoever said it, one of you said it, is one and the same. Because we all know how this goes. Somebody please explain to me what other agent has a god doggone podcast?
No one.
So where did this podcast stem from? Mind the game? I mean, game to mind?
Well, you know it said game over.
Game to mind. Game over game, whatever you want to call it.
This is all LeBron James.
So it runs hand in hand. So again, the GM is doing what he do like he always do. And he's using Rich as his mouthpiece. And again, Rich is doing exactly what he's doing. Now, when it comes down to the agent, oh bro, I'm hot. First of all,
the agent had already fronted Rich the other night.
Front ain't enough.
They said that they had a quote unquote spirited conversation.
That's just like, you know,
I want it be more than spirited. I'd be punching his ass out because one, why are you trying to bring down the value of my client when your client, when he returned on November the 18th?
You said it.
I said it here on AwwDacity Sports. When LeBron James returned on November the 18th, I said this team is going to take a skid. And skidded, skedaddle, skadoodle, slam bam. They're a 500 team now. They went from being number 2 in the East to barely making 500 with the return of your client, Rich. You know, I feel that, you know, with Austin being hurt, you know, they're gonna talk their shit because, you know, Rich is trying to bid for his client. But if I'm Austin Reeves,
what's there to bid for? You're 40. You're over 40. You're not a young kid
he is
anymore.
trying to fight for his client. They're not going to give him a contract extension. They want him gone. Okay. My thing is, if I'm Austin's agent, let's talk about your client.
How he don't play defense?
Let's talk about trading your client and his bum ass son.
Oh, you hit where I was gonna go.
Yeah. Just put them in a damn trade package. They want to play together. You got to take these motherfuckers. Are we 5 minutes?
Yes, we are.
You got to take these motherfuckers in this trade package. Let's talk about that. Ooh. Let's talk about how when your client comes back onto the court, the plus minus average goes down by how much?
19.
By 19%. So, Rich Paul, you know, I'm with the other players and stuff because, you know, the OGs are talking about it online on their podcast as well. And like Kevin Garnett said, he ain't never.
That was Austin Reeves.
Ever heard of an agent. Kenyon Martin as well.
Kmart said it too.
Yeah. I ain't never heard of no agent try to have this much power. I don't know if you trying to flex that shit, Rich. But now, you know, you got the Lakers organization mad with you. That's why your client is backing off of you because he don't want to.
That's his homie. He ain't going nowhere.
He got his own mind, and I ain't said tell him to say it. He said it.
No, I ain't said that. He said that.
Yeah, he said that.
Oh, he hit him with the TI line.
Oh my God.
All right,
Go ahead, J2DaR.
Austin Reeves' agent, his name is Rick Barry, right? And you're right, he did pull up on him. You know, he had some spirit word from him. So, you know what? If I'm Rick, this is what I would do if I was you. I would go on somebody's podcast. You know what? I would go on.
Hell, Rick, you can come down here to old lowly AwwDacity Sports.
Come on, take me, Rick. I'll get you home. I'll gladly love to get you tape, right? But I will go on. Who was upset that LeBron wouldn't come on a podcast? Who was that?
I can't remember.
But then he turned around. Then he went on the Pat McAfee show. Yeah.
Was it Shannon Sharp?
Maybe.
I can't remember who it
was. But anyway, he wanted to go on the show. It was a brother too. It was a brother. And I know it wasn't Stephen A. for a fact. I know it wasn't Stephen A. Right? But I'm saying this because if I'm Rick Barry, I'm going on that person's show. And the first thing that come out of my mouth is say, well, I know he talked about a trade, but I want to talk about one too. First and foremost, I got 2 trades I want the Lakers to make. Not 1, but 2. Watch me work. First and foremost, I want you to trade Bronny James.
I'm trying to
get Austin Reeves some help. Trade Bronny James to Portland, Utah, Charlotte.
Charlotte don't want to because Charlotte just came in here and beat their ass the other night.
Hold on. And then I want you to trade his daddy to Portland for Jeremy Grant. Right? And the reason why I'm saying separate them is because this. You want to speak on my player? I'm going to speak on you and your son because both y'all players. See, that's the thing. He don't understand what just happened because now you done. If I'm that agent,
oh yeah, I'm coming.
You messing with my money, which now you messing with my kids' money, which means I'm finna mess with all y'all money.
Yep, I'm finna mess it up. Me, I would take him to court for tampering. To be quite honest,
I mean that's something the NBA got to deal with, right? And
I mean, but Silva is not going to do it.
Yeah, and Adam Silver's a puppet for freaking LeBron James anyway. Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, man, I would go on somebody's. If he can say it, so can I. And you better not say shit to me. The Lakers organization better not open their mouth and say nothing about what I'm going to say.
If I'm Rick, because you're employee, you're
and
player.
If I'm Austin, I sit back and say, hey, Rick got his own mind.
Yeah, I don't tell Rick what to do.
Even though I'm sitting in the back and I co-sign every bit of that shit.
Rick is in my best interest, though.
Rick said that on his own piece of cord. I can't tell Rick what to say. Rick, come holler at me down in the AwwDacity Sports, man. Somebody make sure Austin sees this so that way we can get Rick on the show.
Yeah, Austin, we'll take Rick.
I'll give Rick the full hour to say what he got to say, man. Go unload, Rick. For real. Miss Nikki, what's next? Boy, LeBron James, you dirty as hell, boy.
Your Detroit Pistons had a touch and go win over Phoenix Thursday night to 108-105. Before we expand on their win, go ahead and play the song.
Shout out to my boy G-Mac Cass.
Let's go, G-Mac Cass.
Every time we win, y'all getting the song because you know what's going to happen. You know, the Pistons won again. You know what? You see the Cactus boys came in. You know what? We did what we had to do. Y'all thought it was going to be real sketchy. And it was real touch and go.
Yeah, it was touch and go there.
Yeah, because K had the roughest night.
Yeah, K had a bad night. Mm-hmm.
Right? But what I can confirm is this. The Pistons won again.
Yeah. K was having a bad night, but everybody else
but my team held us up. But
they stepped
my
up.
Team held me up. And that's how that's supposed to happen, right? It's not supposed to go down any other way, right? With your best player going down, with your best player not really, putting in, getting it up and getting any points in there, right? But the rest of the team held it down. Now, what's just crazy about this game is this. Phoenix didn't play Devin Booker.
Yeah,
Devin
he was
Booker
off that night.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if it was an injury, possibly trade rumors, load management, whatever it was. Devin Booker didn't play. But Phoenix was just raining threes out of this world.
Yes, they were.
And to only lose by 3 points is just
crazy.
Irony is just you live by the 3, you die by the 3. That's what they say. Right? So, again, let's start off with Phoenix, right? So they played Royce O'Neal, Dylan Brooks, who actually fouled out, who had a negative plus minus, right? Who played 28 points, 16 minutes. He went 4 from 16 from the field, 2 from 8 from 3-pointers, 6 from 7 from the free throw. Damn, that was Dylan's best stat. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnovers. Oh, man, Dylan, you really stunk it up, bro.
Yeah, that's how come
he was trying to he fouled out.
Yep, he better have fouled out because Ron them was on his ass.
Royce O'Neal had 11 points, 4 from 6 from the field, 3 from 8 from 3-point line, 0 from 2 from the free throw. Wow, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 turnovers. With a negative 9 for a plus minus. Wow. This is crazy. Did anybody have a positive? Oh, they did on the bench. I'll get there in a minute. Okay. Then they started Mark Williams, who played 22 minutes, 5 points. Jesus. Plus minus, negative 11. Grayson Allison, the cheating dude that I can't stand. Played 31 minutes, 33 points, 11 for 25 from the field, 7 from 20 from 3. 7 from 20. He shot 23 pointers?
Yes. 20.
Whoa!
23 pointers and only made 7 of them hoes.
He shot 23 pointers? God, dog. In one game?
Mm-hmm.
Jinkies. All right. 4 for 4 from free throw. He had 5 rebounds, 2 turnovers, 3 blocks, and all that stats, right? Even with 33 points, he finished with a plus minus of negative 10. Wow. Colin Gillespie, this guy needs to be on a different team. This guy, this little shooter they got, he I believe.
Hey, he was shooting the lights out. He the one that kept him in the game.
So yeah, between him and Grayson Allen,
Mm-hmm.
Colin had played 36 minutes, 18 points, 6 of 10 from the field, 4 from 6 from 3. Very efficient. I like what I'm seeing. 2 for 3 from the field goal, 2 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals. Wow. And he finished with a plus minus of 0.
That nigga broke even.
What? Wait a minute. Hold on.
Broke even of nothing.
Hold on. Whoa. Because this right here, this is where it gets strange. Isaiah Livers, right? Former Michigan player. Shout out to the former Michigan player. Played 14 minutes, 0 points. He shot 1 3-pointer, right? That was his only attempt in 14 minutes. He grabbed 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 steals, and finished with a plus minus of plus 10. Oh,
maybe he got the
points
for the hustle points.
He didn't score.
He got the hustle points though for the steals.
Okay, they must be rating those steals really high,
and
I can't even say that. And here's why: this other guy who I can't pronounce his name, OC, right? He wears number 11 for Phoenix, right? He played 26 minutes. He scored 10 points, went 4 from 8 from the field. He didn't shoot a single 3-pointer, so he was efficient. 2 for 5 from the free throw, 3 rebounds, 6 steals by himself, and 1 block. Plus minus, positive 8. How has Isaiah Livers got a higher plus minus? Anyways.
Well, you know that's for Phoenix.
Let's get over to my boys, my team, my favorite, right? My boy, Tobias Harris. 29 minutes, finished with 16 points, 6 from 11 from the field, 0 for 2 for 3, 4 for 4 from the free throw, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 steals. Let's go, Tobias.
Mm-hmm.
With a plus minus,
hustle man,
positive 22.
Yep, hustle man.
Let's go, Tobias.
Yeah, that's why he got the belt that night,
right? Duncan Robinson, Uncle Dunk, played 29 minutes, 19 points, 7-2 from the field. 4 from 7 from 3-point lane. He doing what we asked him to do. That's what we brought him over here to do.
Let me tell you something. Dunk kept us in that game.
I agree. Uncle
Dunk kept us in that game Thursday night.
Sorry, I mean, I know I shouldn't call you Uncle Dunk because then that's basically mean I'm an unk too. But you know what? It is what it is. We unks together, man. We unks together.
Dunk kept them in the game.
Right? 1 for 3 from free throw. He grabbed 1 rebound, 1 block. Plus minus, positive 12. Mm-hmm. My boy, Baby Ben, who, again, this was on Slam cover night, so his cover was totally dope. He kind of went to the he took it back, and he kind of modeled Ben Wallace's cover a little bit, so they kind of side by side in them just a little bit with the double armbands on. That was, my boy was looking all swole like my boy Ben. The only thing was missing was the fro. But, I mean, he could have done it because he definitely wears braids. But anyway, Jalen Dorn finished the game with 28 minutes, 16 points, 8 from 13 from the field, 0 for 1 from the free throw, 18 rebounds. Mr. Double-Double is back. 2 assists, 1 turnover, 2 blocks. Okay. Finished with a plus minus, a positive 23. Now, again, my boy Cade Cunningham, who had a very off night, played 38 minutes, 10 points. 3 from 16 from the field. Told you it was an off night.
Yeah, he was really off.
0 from 7 from 3-point. Super off night. But again, we played tonight, so hopefully we get it back tonight, right? Or yeah, whenever this show airs, right? 4 from 9 from the field, 4 rebounds, 11 assists. Again, double-double. This is why he's an all-star. 1 rebound. Finished with a plus minus of positive 9. I can't complain. Ron Holland played 21, put up 11 points. Stu played 22 minutes, 4 points.
Ivy, how did he do?
Who? Ron Holland?
No, Ivy.
Oh, Jaden Ivey played 17 minutes, 15 points. 4 from 6 from the field. 3 for 5 from 3-pointer. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, and finished with a plus minus of negative 4.
What was Ron's?
11 points, 3 from 6 from the field, 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 turnovers, 1 steal, negative 12. And of course, your favorite, and I think everybody's new favorite, right? Dennis played 6 minutes. He got a whole 6 minutes, played 6 minutes, got 5 points. 1 from 1, which was his 3-pointer that he made. How much money? 3-pointer and the 2-pointer. I don't see how. Yeah, 3-pointer, 2-pointer. Oh no, 3-pointer and 2 free throws. 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, plus minus positive 7. Right? For a 108 to 105 victory. This was one of those games. Right? Tonight we play Indiana. Right? We play them at 7:30. I'm not sure if this is a home game or an away game. Let's find out. Oh, it won't go back? Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Play the Pacers, and this looks like this is at home. Looks like this game. Yep, this game is at home at LCA Little Caesars Arena. I know where I'll be at 7:30 on my couch, watching this game, with a drink in my hand. Miss Nikki, what's next?
All right. So keeping with the NBA trade deadline is coming up. What teams do you think will make moves on their roster so they can have a better chance at making the playoffs?
Playoffs.
It's quite a few.
It's quite a few that can make some moves. But I know one team that will make a move. That will be Golden State Warriors. They're definitely going to trade Jonathan Kuminga. The question is, what are they going to get back in return? What do they actually need? They need a big over there. So if I was Golden State, I'd be looking at trading Jonathan Kuminga for Jaren Jackson Jr.
I could see that in Golden State.
That would be my go-to move.
I mean, Jackson Jr. is just a hot. You would think that it would be John Morant that's the hot trade. No, it's Jackson. It's Jaren Jackson Jr.
Well, the reason why this is a hot trade because again,
I mean, even the Pistons are looking at
John Morant's value is low.
Yeah,
absolutely. Now, again, I was going to say that. Now, again, if we go make this swing at Jaren Jackson Jr., we're going to have to give up Tobias Harris, probably Jay Ivey, and I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
Now, again, I know you're going to feel some type of way about this, but I have no problem giving up Ben Thompson. I know y'all want to know who Ben Thompson is. It's our version of Ben Simmons.
It's Thompson.
It's the twin we got. And the fact that he act like he can't shoot just irks my soul.
Twin be playing.
So he plays defense, and I get it. That's what I need him to do, right? And we just heard, again, shout out to Man Down Sports. We heard people say earlier today, right? You can't hide. You can hide on the offense.
Yeah, you can't hide on that defense. He's a great defensive player.
I mean, I get it, but again, I also want to have productivity on both sides of the ball because I think that's what we kind of need to get over the hump, especially if you want to win the championship. So,
they got Jaren Jackson Jr.
John Morant, his trade value is very messed up, man, because of all the off the court issues. So teams are very leery to get him. I mean, again, at first the hot trade market was going to be Miami, and I think that just dried up, right? So I think if any team is going to take a swing at John Morant,
I would say Milwaukee might.
It's going to have to be a team that's going to have to give him some structure, and I don't know because again, Doc Rivers is not that coach.
Oh no, he is not that coach. Now, Pat.
I mean,
if he went to Miami,
coach, but
he went to Miami, oh yeah, he would have to get.
But South Beach is just too live, and I don't think it's going to work. So when it comes to John Morant, and again, y'all want to keep laughing at me when I keep saying this, but it needs to be somewhere like bland. And I keep saying Utah, but it rings out to me Utah.
I think maybe he may end up either, like I said, I feel either Miami or like I say, either Miami or Milwaukee.
I think Milwaukee's definitely in place. Miami just said no, so they are out.
Well, what about Anthony Davis? Is anybody checking for Mr. Glass?
So yes, because his agent Rich Paul came out and says he wants him to be traded before the trade deadline as well.
You know, AD, your agent has just sunk your damn battleship.
No, AD sunk his own battleship too because he hurt all the time. That man is Mr. Glass for real. He is.
Take some supplements, AD. Hell,
get in the gym, nigga.
Build them muscles up.
That's what AD problem is. He is soft. I know Zion stay hurt, but dude, y'all like 1 and 2.
Well, Trae Young is already.
Trae Young's been traded. Let's see what other major trades we can potentially come up with.
What about Michael Porter Jr.?
Ooh, that is an interesting trade. He's been touched on with a couple names.
Yeah.
Right? And again, names that are possibly playoff contention.
Yeah, teams. Golden State looking at him.
Golden State, the Pistons are one of them. Milwaukee is another team, even though I think he played for Milwaukee at one point.
Yeah, he did.
Which would be interesting to see if he goes back to Milwaukee. I don't see the Pacers in there as a team that might want to dive off in there. Let's see. What other could they? Sacramento could be a place. I mean, because again, they're looking at breaking up some of the Chicago Bulls idea. Houston Rockets is a potential they might need some moves done there. You said AD. Where could he? Sacramento for AD.
Yeah, because Sabonis is up for trade too.
So there's a report that came out one day ago. This is from over on ESPN, linked through Bleacher Report. Said Heat unlikely to trade for Ja.
Well, Ja, no South Beach for you. Okay. I guess Pat Riley said he didn't want that headache and he got to put 24 hour surveillance, and it's too much. He's not mature enough.
Too much temptation in Temptation Island.
Yep. He's too immature to function down there. They have to keep a lawyer on retainer for him. All right, Zion Williams. We did mention him, correct?
So we did mention Zion. I don't think, as much as I feel like the Pelicans need to move on from him, I just don't think they're going to do it because now that he's looking like somebody that is like, oh, he's actually can play this game.
Mm-hmm.
So they might give him, one of those 1 year prove it deals,
right?
Which is possible. But if he does move, I would like Sacramento to make this trade. I would like Sacramento to make the trade, to bust up what they got, and make the trade and put Ja and Zion together. Now, it is Sacramento. It is West Coast. It is hot outside.
It is gang gang.
It is gang gang. Ja. Ja Binks. You are not a thug, sir. You are a cul-de-sac dude.
He's a cul-de-sac thug. I keep trying to tell you that.
Treat this thing and act like you don't know how to get to Rodeo Drive or whatever heck it is Beverly Hills do, because we know this is, because they will get you over there. But I hope that's not the case. Even though I think Sacramento's too hot for him too, we can't send Zion to Utah because, again, Zion is going to touch on everything.
Moving on, LaMelo Ball.
Oh,
he's been mentioned.
Wow, that's a stinger right there.
Because LaMelo,
starting point guard,
shot the lights out on the Lakers the other night. 30 points, 11 assists. I want to say. No, 10 assists.
As much as I hate to say this,
I mean, he's in trade rumors too.
as much as I hate to say this, if he's looking at wanting to win and make it somewhere, this is a spot for Houston. This is a spot for Dallas, maybe, but it's definitely a potential spot for the Pacers in Orlando.
Him and Devin Bane.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
And Pablo.
And Pablo. Ooh.
Now I don't know if you get to keep Franz Wagner, because again, there's going to have to be some moves.
Somebody got to go.
But that potentially could work. Can I see Melo in Miami?
Yes.
Maybe, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I can see that too.
I can see that.
That was definitely an overlook. But then of course who else was on that team? Oh, Miles Bridges is on the Hornets.
Miles Bridges. Let me tell you something about Miles. Miles was looking like a star.
Man, I've been
on Thursday night playing against the Lakers. I mean, he looked so good.
I've been saying this about Miles for a while. Can we bring Miles home? Can we bring Miles back to Detroit? Because look,
Miles looked really good.
I would gladly give up Ben Thompson, and I'm gonna say this.
Don't stop hating on Twin.
I'm gonna say this, and I say this with all the love, and I'm probably gonna get some hate from my Detroit fans. But I say this with all the love. I would easily say goodbye for Miles Bridges, Tobias Harris.
Oh no.
Ben Thompson.
Oh no.
And Jaden Ivey.
All three?
What? For Miles Bridges? You know what? I would even take, if they add Melo Ball to the trade, I'd take them both. And here's why. Hey, man, you know you coming off this bench, right? And I ain't talking to Miles, I'm talking to Melo. You know you finna run this second unit when I need to get Cade a break, right? Because that just means Marcus stays, Dennis J stays.
Yeah, Dennis is gonna be a fantastic.
And point. Chaz stays.
Yeah. And Chaz just came up.
So I know that hurt, and I'm being selfish.
Yes, you're being selfish. I don't want Ivy to go, but
I don't either. But if I get,
you know, I like to keep the young kids.
I'll take it. I know there's another team that I just refuse to mention, but here's why I just don't want to send no players to their team. Right, one, because they got King Kiddo over there. Josh Giddey and his kitties.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, allegedly. That's what I said.
Yeah, alleged.
King Kiddo. The Chicago Bulls, I don't want to send no players over there. I just don't. I don't care.
I mean, like Chicago, when they did all the training, it was like last year, it was like a damn dumpster fire over there. Everybody was running out of Chicago. So,
and of course, the Clippers ain't making no move. They cash strapped. The Lakers, well, we already know what's happening.
Thanks to Kawhi.
Phoenix, well, we're going to see what happens there. They're almost in rebuild mode. The Celtics are trying to get out of that apron, so they ain't going to make no moves. The Brooklyn Nets got money. The Knicks are cash strapped. The 76ers are on the second level, the apron, tax apron, I want to say. Toronto got some money, a little bit of money. Denver ain't making no moves because they cash strapped. Minnesota may or may not play. We'll see. Memphis definitely is a player in this game. The Spurs is going to be interesting. The Spurs will be an interesting move in this free agency, but generally, if they make some moves, it's going to be very quiet. It ain't going to be loud. And again, Utah got money to blow because it's Utah. They don't spend money. Have you seen their halftime show?
It's a bunch of twang. I just gotta say that.
And of course, Washington got money, and nobody wants to go to Washington because again, Washington is not really putting teams together. They're just holding strong. I mean, the last time they had some teams together,
it's just a scrap team.
Last time Washington was relevant is when they had when they had Gilbert Arenas, and then after that is when they had Bradley Beal and my man John Wall. Last time they've been relevant. So, any other players in this trade? Why should we need to be looking out for?
Not that I know of. Those are the ones that I looked up. So,
okay, all right. So, let's see.
I think we already went over Kuminga, and
yeah. Let's see. Oh, this is dope. So, if you want to, this is what I just found out dope. So I just clicked on ESPN. So let's see what we can do here. So you want first team. Where does ad come from? Hold on. Get out of here. Get out of here. So, second team. You say Charlotte, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. What is it going to take to get, you say Miles Bridges? So Miles Bridges to the Pistons. And you say Tobias Harris and Jaden Ivey. Does this trade happen? Trade fail.
Yeah, they're not. Tobias and Ivy are just too valuable right now for the Pistons. So, like I said, I don't see them getting rid of them. Anything else in regards to the trade deadline that's coming up February 5th?
I don't think so. And again, no matter what thing I look like, I don't care. I kind of like this little
trade.
Yeah,
the trade escalator, estimator.
It is really real because I just did some of this like outlandish crap. I put Tobias Harris, Jaden Ivey. You know what? Let me see. Let me see if I take Tobias Harris off. What does this do? Then we take him off. What does this do? Oh, okay. There's your trade.
I traded it with Ivy.
So Miles Bridges comes over at 2 years for $25 million, right? We send over Jaden Ivey and Ben Thompson. Again, the total salary is $18 million. And we get Miles Bridges for 2 years. Trade is successful. Interesting. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna have to play with this trade machine for a little bit. Okay, what's next?
All right. So, in what the fuck news, Tank Davis has been arrested again for a DV in Miami Gardens. Will Tank learn his lesson this time, or would they give him a slap on the wrist?
Bring the army. Get your 12 white folks. Take the trial, bitch. Y'all motherfuckers talking about
not take this shit to trial.
I got 4 motherfucking lawyers standing right here. We'll
track this bitch up.
Hey! Yeah.
Get your 12 white folks and take that shit to trial.
I can literally see Tank saying that. I can literally see Tank saying that, and here's why, right? How many times has this happened to Tank? Countless times that
we know Tank got a hand problem with the ladies, so this is like probably the 4th or 5th time that we've gone over this with Tank. Tank like the fucking fight, so you know
they say this man is the undisputed champ on the women and the
men side. He is undefeated.
He is undefeated.
Not trying to laugh at the DV, but if you look at it, yeah, that nigga is undefeated in both genders.
I mean, look, he beats the guys up in the ring, right?
I'm trying to tell you.
And then he may not put his hands on women. And then when it goes to court, do we ever get convicted? No. Which in case, Take that shit to trial.
Yep, he got some fire ass lawyers, cause this one they got on. I don't know now. With this one they got this one on tape.
Is it on tape?
It's on tape. He dragging.
Look,
he dragging out the strip club into the parking lot.
Look, we all know just because you see it on videotape, that'll
mean you know tapes can be bought. Did it?
It can't be altered.
Well,
it can't be AI generated. Well, right? So it ain't. You know, again, the world we living in tried to tell us what we seen on January 6th didn't really happen.
This tape was submitted to the Miami Gardens Police Department, and he has he's been apprehended and turned in. So
I mean, do you really think they're gonna do something to Tank as many times as this gonna happen? Now again, either he got 5 lawyers or his money.
Look, the nigga that been out of jail. Excuse me, been in and out of jail on DV. This may be his third strike on this one. He may have to go sit down. Wait, you know what? Let me take that back because he just sat down a few years ago
for what?
Behind domestic violence. So he may need to sit his ass down again.
When you say he sat down, what do you mean by
he went to prison?
He went to jail?
Yes, he went to prison. He had to go sit down.
You sure about that?
I'm positive. He went to jail one time. He was incarcerated because when he came out, he had to go straight into training for a fight. You know, he get locked up, he go sit down in jail, and then he come back out.
Wow. Again. You know what? He already got released from 4 days ago. Jeez Louise.
Hey, that bondsman be on speed dial, and that lawyer be on deck for him to do his walkthrough. It's just domestic violence. That's how they look at it as. And it's not to say that it's not important, because it is very important in regards to, you know, the well-being of the victim. But, you know, when you famous, you know, it takes on a whole different meaning. If you're going to get justice or not. Do they pay you or pay the courts? Do they offer to pay you off? Or do you go through the judicial fence and he get to catch a break somewhere from there?
All right, so here we go. Let's get into it. So I think the time you were talking about, that was in 2020. Your eyes was deceiving you. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was in 2020.
No, you said he went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Your eyes was deceiving you. You know what happened in 2020? Tank ain't go to jail.
Tank got locked up.
Tank did 90 days of house arrest and 3 years of probation in 2020.
Okay, well, what's the next one?
44 days in prison in 2023.
Thank you.
For violating his house arrest term.
Thank you.
That's not for hands.
He did that in violation.
What?
He violated his house arrest. What was he on house arrest for in 2020?
Hit and run. Not hands. Again,
your
eyes be deceiving you. So do we believe Tank is going to get convicted of this? No.
Well,
no.
We will see. Not like I'm wishing for Tank to go to jail, because I don't. But Tank, you need to keep your hands off the ladies, please.
I mean, look. So there's ESPN did a little timeline for us. So let's see what we got here. This is in 2023. Oh, this is about the hit and run charge. Nah, I ain't feeling worried about that. Yeah, I thought it was the full timeline. Never mind. But what we know is my man has a history. Do I think this is going to end his career? People say yes. Some people say yes. Others say no. I'm going to say no, and here's why. Has he ever been convicted yet?
No, but this may be one of them times where the courts say enough is enough.
Again, there were more.
I mean, they got a warrant for his arrest. They went to a grand jury.
Don't they do that all the time because it's Tank? I think they were just doing it just because it was Tank. You know, they do just.
Well, like we said, we're gonna see. It's Broward County, so we're gonna see.
So do you think Tank's career is over because of this
No.
allegation? And do you? So you saying no? He won't get charged?
No, I don't think his career will be over. It'll just be postponed because I think.
Do you think he'll get convicted?
They got it on tape.
Again, you just seen what you thought you seen on tape.
They got it on tape.
I don't care what you thought
Your lying eyes are deceiving you.
Your eyes be deceiving you.
They got it on tape.
All right. What's next?
The New York Yankees, the Giants, found their head coach and offensive coordinator, and damn, that was quick.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants hired John Harbaugh and his boy, Todd Merkin. Didn't these two just get fired together?
Yep.
Now, what's going on with this owner?
Is you high, man? I just want to know what the owner high. So you just, and I appreciate John. I appreciate John for, again, I'm not firing my homeboy for nobody. This my road dog. This my ace. This my dude. If he go, I go. And I guess he thought the Baltimore Ravens was bullshit. But then leave it to the New York Whites to say, you know what? We want to be mediocre. We want to go to the playoffs 10 straight years and only get to the first round. And then maybe out of those 10 years, we might make it to the Super Bowl. Now, do I like this coach and quarterback mix? I think it's going to be interesting. See him go from the AFC to the NFC and to the NFC East at that. Where, you got the Giants, you got the Cowgirls, you got the Eagles, and Washington.
And Washington, yep.
Who just lost their OC in Cliff Kingsbury. And they are in total shock behind that. So this screams more wins than me instantly. I got to give it the respect it needs to get. This scream more wins to me. Does this scream championship? Absolutely not. Here's why. It's Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo. Enough said.
Well, when Scatterbo get his foot turned back the right way and healed.
I like Cam, but again, you're asking Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterbo to lead you to the promised land where you had an MVP quarterback and an MVP running back in King Henry, and y'all don't make the Super Bowl? Oh, and the reason why you don't make the Super Bowl is because of who? The damn OC Todd Monken that the Giants just hired. So,
maybe John said that they were a package deal.
I don't want to be.
You gotta hire me. I want to hire my own OC, and I'm hiring Todd. Is that gonna be a problem? I can see him saying that.
Yeah, it's a problem. And if I'm the owner, I'm saying, yeah, that's a problem. I seen what
apparently he didn't have a problem.
I can see what you two can do together in Baltimore.
Well, the owner is probably saying, well, that's not going to happen here. But we going to see.
I'm just curious, right? Let me see something. If you brought over the OC, you might as well bring over the defensive coordinator too. You might as well bring him over. So is it possible that John Harbaugh go gets Jim Schwartz? Maybe, maybe not. But I doubt it. Anthony Weaver? I doubt it. I don't know. I don't know behind this one. It just seems too finicky for me. There's no way if I'm the owner of the GMs, I'm going to let you bring in your OC, and I seen what happened. You know what? Here's the deal. You bring your OC over. Cool. But just know, if y'all lose in the first round or don't get out of the first round in 2 years,
both of y'all gone.
I'm firing y'all, and I get the right to recoup some of this money. Is that cool?
Well, we don't know the makeup. We
do
don't
know the makeup of it. They sent it over. They sent it over. I just don't want to go over it right now, but they sent it over. They sent this over the deal. I just seen it. Bleacher Report just came and sent it over. I just want to recoup some money if I was the Giants. But hey, this is Giants. Y'all tell me how you feel in the comments, right? If you're a Giants fan, you're a fan of football, y'all let me know.
You're a Whites fan.
I just don't see it. I just can't see it. Would you, if you were the GM, are you hiring him?
No, I mean I hired John, but John, we got to do something different with the OC because I see what he got when you had Lamar. You had a great offensive line, but yeah, you couldn't do shit. Todd couldn't do shit with it. So why the hell would I want that for my organization? I mean, I get it, but
same argument I just had.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I get it.
Miss Nikki, what's next?
Well, first of all, we want you to hit like and subscribe to AwwDacity Sports.
Hit that like button, yo. Hit the like button.
Like as you come in.
It's right there.
If you want a replay game, hit that like button.
And if you already hit it,
we appreciate it. Thanks for liking it.
Hit it again, because sometimes you do be tripping.
Well, the Las Vegas Raiders say that they will scout Heisman Trophy winner Fernando Mendoza at the national title game, and Tom Brady will be in attendance. If you're Tom Brady, how are your feelings about this news?
Not if you're Tom Brady.
I mean, if you're Fernando Mendoza, how do you feel about this news that Tom Brady will be in attendance? Your potential GM.
I'm instantly saying that I'm not going nowhere. I'm pulling the straight Leonardo DiCaprio from Wolf of Wall Street. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm not leaving Indiana. I'm not coming to the Las Vegas Raiders, because here's why. Did you not see the quarterback from Oregon say he ain't going nowhere either even after Dylan Raiola transferred over there, who was a 5-star quarterback coming out of high school, who went to Nebraska first and then just transferred 1 year out of Nebraska to Oregon. And they quarterback was like, whoa, who got the crappiest lead? Who picking first? The Raiders? Oh no, I'm not finna have my career like them Carboys. I'm cool.
Not the Carboys.
You know they had both of them, Derek and David. There is no way possible. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, this has got me frazzled just a little bit.
Yeah, you seemed a little bit perplexed.
I do. I do.
Because it's like you and a lot of other NFL teams will be out there scouting Fernando as well. But I think because
you picked this game of all games
to come and scout me,
man, you seen what I can do. I don't even need this dark cloud even coming, because here's why. Now the game ain't about me. Now the game has switched from being about me and my team to about ooh, the Raiders are here to scout me in the biggest game of not just my career, my teammates' career.
But like I said, it's going to be other NFL scouts at that game. This is a big game.
But it's not announced. Why we
Yeah,
got to announce the Raiders?
Tom Brady was the only one that had to announce the Raiders were,
Why we got to
were
announce
scouting. I guess he, how can I say?
a jackass?
No, I think he just wanted to slam his proverbial dick on the table first in regards to
You
the
got
NFL.
the number one pick. It doesn't matter. And if you ask
know,
me, your QB or your future is sitting on a whole nother team. It was Shedeur Sanders.
Like I said, it was just,
Because they were truly they were really going to go get this dude from Oregon. They were really going to go get the dude from Oregon. Now your backup plan is the dude from Indiana, and you got to hope he declares, depending on what happens.
Oh, what happens Monday night? Go Canes.
Depending on what happens, because if they win, the decision is going to be. Hold on, hear me out. If they hypothetically win, right? Now he has to weigh the option of, do I stay or do I leave? Make sense? If they lose, it's I won the Heisman Trophy. I'm gonna be the number one draft. I'm gonna be the number one quarterback regardless, no matter what happens. Possibly I'm gonna be the number one draft pick. That ain't even gotta work out. So everything's on tape already. Gucci. That's what is going through his head right now. But I'm like, man, Tom, I don't need you because watch that shit from the crib. Somebody send Tom an email and tell him to watch that shit from the crib. I ain't asked you to be here, man. Now you making it about you.
Well, Tom want to come out and hang out anyway, but again, it's...
Yeah, whatever. What's next?
All right. Well, although the Lions are not in the playoffs this year, we still got to discuss it.
All right.
Even
though I don't care.
So we have the Bills and the Broncos, a.k.a. Josh Allen versus Bo Nix. That's at 4:30 today. There's also the 49ers and the Seahawks. That's the night game.
Mm-hmm.
Then on Sunday, we have the Chargers and the Patriots and the Texans and the Steelers.
You mean the Texans and the Patriots and the Rams and the Bears?
And hold on. You know what? I pulled up the wrong one.
That's all right. I see where you at. I got you.
All right. What are your predictions on these games?
So okay. You just want this round. You don't want my Super Bowl position.
No. I just want this round. Okay. So with the Bills and the Broncos,
I hate the coach. So I'm going to go with Buffalo.
Yeah, I you got to kill Josh Allen. I like Josh. What's the night game?
That will be the 49ers and the
Seahawks.
So I heard rumor that
Kittle's out. He's done.
Well, Kittle's out for the season, right? And Sam Darnold ain't through in almost 5 days because he has an oblique injury.
Oh.
So this is going to be
trying to throw across your body, and that's gonna hurt, Sam.
This is going to be difficult, right? And the 49ers are 12-5. The Seahawks are 14-3. I mean, I unfortunately, again, I grew up a Lions fan, but of course, I've also grew up in an era where the creme de la creme
was the 49ers. Yeah.
So
that's when it was Joe Montana and the boys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ronnie Lott.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm rooted. Trust me, rooted. I'm gonna go with the Niners.
Yeah, I'm rolling with the Niners too.
Okay.
So Come on, Brock.
All right, we split. There we go again. We split. All right, you say Sunday?
No, I took Josh Allen. I took the Bills, and I took the 49ers.
Okay, and then on Sunday we got the daytime game. We got the Texans and the Patriots. Well, this is easy. This is easy for me. Taking Texans.
I'm gonna take the Texans. I just need CJ. CJ, when you played against the Steelers, let me tell you something, baby. It was like your mind was somewhere else. I have never seen you fumble a hike so many times.
And this is weird because I don't want to root for an Ohio State quarterback, but I'm going to take.
But they defense, the Texans defense, kept their ass in the game, and they literally won that game for against the Steelers the other night. But I'm gonna go with the Texans as well.
And I think the defensive side. Oh no, those are Georgia players. Okay, yeah, we good right there. Okay. And then the night game, we got Brokeback Matt versus QB Zesty. At 6:30. I don't care for neither one of these freaking teams. So can I push on this game?
I think I'm gonna push on this game too because I don't care for either one of them.
I mean, because I truly, I mean, when it comes to the NFC, I've already made my mind up. The NFC, I made my mind up who I want to win that division, and it's the Seahawks. And then for the AFC, I want it to be. I don't want the Texans because it's a Ohio State quarterback. And if I pick the Bills, then that's me picking the Bills to go to their 5th, 6th Super Bowl in order to lose that son bitch. Which gives another ring to Seattle, which I don't have a problem with that. Or the Niners. I don't have a problem with that because I do have a problem with the Niners winning because they beat us a couple years ago. Okay. See, this is why I don't care for the NFL right now. My team's not in, so I truly just
he is totally checked out,
man. Like, this is disgusting. Like, I don't want to root for none of these teams. Not a single one. What stinks?
Well, we said it was going to happen. Either way, Mike Tomlin was leaving the Pittsburgh Steelers. Do you think the organization gave him a way out by announcing his retirement?
No. They told Mike, hey, man. So the Pittsburgh Steelers they don't interchange coaches like every other team do. That's not what they do. And Mike coming out making an announcement saying that he's stepping down, they told Mike, it's time for you to go. You 9-8, keep going to these first rounds. I get it. You haven't had a losing season. We get it. Thank you. You won 1 Super Bowl for us in your tenure. Great. Thank you. Right? You won 193 games.
We appreciate it.
Thank you. Right? You're only tied to Chuck Noll. Thank you. Thank you. But you went to 2 Super Bowls, you won 1. I'm sorry, 2 Super Bowls. Chuck Noll went to 1, 2, 3, 4. And even though Bill Cowher only went to 1, you still had more seasons than Bill Cowher, only second to Chuck Noll. So this is what happened. They said, hey, bruh, your time's up. We seen the reports. We seen what everybody say on these streets. We see what they say down in the YouTube, especially that brother Chisel Adonis.
Chisel Adonis.
Who cheered that y'all finna go 9-8.
Yes, he drags him because he's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Right? And it's what happened. I even told Bobby, look, they gave you guys this playoff win, so that way, they gave you guys that win against Detroit, so that way you can go to the playoffs and lose first round.
1 and done.
And then only to fire the coach. Well, I say fire, but again, he left. Now, again,
they gave him a gentleman's.
Again, we can look at the history of Pittsburgh Steelers, right? And this is just to check this out. So going back to 1969. From 69 to 1991. That's 23 years. They had one coach, Chuck Noll. Okay. From 92 to 2006, 15 years. One coach, Bill Cowher. And we all know from that end of that season, which was, again, 2006, 2007, to now, 19 seasons, 19 years from my timeline. That's what happened. And he just took his walking papers and just like, all right, cool. Now, what they did do, what I think is funny, is you can go ahead and leave. But before you leave, just know, if you do decide to coach, we're going to trade your ass for it.
Right.
You ain't going away scot-free. Since we got to pay you and we telling you to walk, we get the right to trade your ass later. Diabolical. This is the Roonies.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody love the Rooney rule. This is y'all team. All right. With the amount of coaches that out here, I don't see who you get to be serve as a long-term head coach for Pittsburgh. Yes. Is it an attractive team? Yes. Will they show long-term loyalty to you? Yes, if you're winning games. But you don't want to be the first coach, Mike McDaniel, Cliff Kingsbury. Y'all don't want to be that first dude to come in there and get fired in 3 seasons. Leave this job right here to Leslie Frazier, the defensive coordinator from Minnesota, or the brother. I think he may be over there too. No, Leslie went somewhere else. Leslie in Buffalo. The other defensive coordinator. He used to be the head coach from Miami when they went through that scandal when he told them to tank and they tried to say there's no such thing as tanking. He was like, bullshit, check these receipts. You know what I'm talking about? The big brother. The big guy. Yes. Miami coach. He used to be a former Miami coach. Before Mike McDaniel. Remember he got caught up with that that coaching scandal where it was like he was getting a head coaching, he thought he was getting a head coaching job, and then the coach was like, oh shit, wrong Mike. And it was wrong Brian Flores.
Brian Flores.
Yeah, it was like wrong Brian. Leave this Pittsburgh job to one of them two brothers. Y'all go be coordinator somewhere else. What's next?
All right. So lastly, we have the Detroit Lions seem to be looking for a new offensive coordinator since John Morton was dismissed. Who do you think would be a good candidate for the OC position?
For the Lions?
For the Lions.
Cliff
so
Kingsbury.
Dan Campbell can stop calling these games.
Cliff Kingsbury, for one.
Okay.
Which probably not going to happen because he's probably going to get a head coaching job. Mike McDaniel.
I can see Mike.
Joe Brady, who's an offensive coordinator for Buffalo. 8 seasons over there. Again, he's coached under Sean Payton and Sean McDermott. He knows the West Coast system, which might work. Steve Spagnuolo, who's been, again, the offensive coordinator for Kansas City for God knows how long. Nope, I definitely don't want Todd Monken, that's for sure. Again, Brian Flores is going to get a head coaching job with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I truly believe that. I said Mike McDaniel. I'm not trusting the OC from the coach because, again, look what happened towards the end of the season.
Yeah, they was rolling and then they just disintegrated.
That may be interesting. Clint Kubiak might be an interesting one. Right? Again, current job, Clint Kubiak is with the Seattle Seahawks. Again, his daddy is Gary Kubiak, and he played under also also coached under Kyle Shanahan too. Gary Kubiak was the old head coach of the Houston Texans back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
His daddy was the man. Ooh, this will be an interesting offensive hire. Arthur Smith from the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Oh wow.
That dude can actually call a game. Right? Or again, if we promote within, there's of course David Shaw. But I like Arthur Smith. But I would prefer my boy from Miami.
Mike McDaniel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
He just, as far as offensive coordinating, he's very smart on that. It's just the coaching he just suck at.
I mean, there's Kafka that I just seen that's out here as well. He's one of the top rated coaches. Again, there's no way in heck we get Leslie Frazier to coach offense. Matt Nagy, former Matt Nagy, that's an interesting coach. And the reason why I say that is this why. Matt Nagy was the former freaking coach for the Chicago Bears and he didn't do anything with him. Do we bring him in? No. Or do we bring in what's his name's son? Mike LaFleur or Mike's brother, the LaFleur family.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Do we bring him in as the OC? So there's some guys that's out here, but I kind of like Mike McDaniel. And there's no way I'm hiring a guy named Jim Bob Cooter. That's straight up.
Well, Dan Orlowski is being mentioned.
So let me go ahead and say this right now.
I'm just saying. I'm just putting everybody that's being mentioned.
Let me say this, and let me say this right now. If we hire Dan Orlowski, we gonna have a problem, right? Dan Orlowski is on the same shit list as Scott Mitchell. Right? The things that Dan Orlowski say, he know doggone well it is unacceptable. So Dan Orlowski as a potential OC for us. When have you ever seen Dan on the sideline calling a play?
Never worry.
You always see him on ESPN with the tablet or something.
Well, he figured, because he's an analyst, he figured he'd get the JJ Redick treatment. Man. I'm a ESPN analyst. I talk this shit every day. Maybe I could talk this shit on a real team.
And on that note, I'm glad you made this the damn last topic because I'm about to say a bunch of shit that I'm probably going to get kicked off YouTube for saying. So thank you for that part. Jeez, damn it, man. You finna. Ooh. Anyways, so look. Darren Orlowski, hell no. Mike McDaniel, the OC from Kansas City, will be my top two picks. That's it.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about today?
No, man. Let me make sure I give a shout out to all all my family members' birthdays that are in January, right? So that that's my auntie Betty, my mother-in-law, my father's birthday is also in January, and my daughter's birthday is in January. So shout out to all the birthday babies.
Happy birthday!
In January. And we about to get up out of here. So this is AwwDacity Sports signing out. And we're here with Miss NikkiC.
All right, y'all.
And we'll catch you guys at the next episode.
Peace.